Hey there, Jeremy here from rcnightmare.com. Being a little weird in my pants right now, like when I used to climb the rope in gym class, because what I've got here is a Slayer Pro 4x4 Nitro RC short course truck by Traxxas. If any of you out there are Slayer owners, original Slayer owners, you know that it didn't quite set the bar in terms of a four-wheel drive Nitro. It was great, you know, it was pretty sweet, but there are a lot of problems with rollovers and, you know, a lot of just ticky-tack stuff that wasn't awesome about it. With the Pro, according to Traxxas at least, and from what I hear from people who are running it, they've really taken care of a lot of the issues. So they've already brought you up with the, you know, the Teflon-coated GTR shocks. Of course, they have the Easy Start system, which, take it or leave it, honestly, I'm fat and lazy, so I like the Easy Start, but I'm also lazy, so I don't like dealing with Easy Start problems. I'm looking at the cover of a Playboy magazine right now. Let's flip to the centerfold, get this thing open, and see what we got working. And let's just get right down to the awesomeness. Inside the box, loose, you've got the fuel can and the, as we so lovingly refer to it, the giant bag of crap that you'll probably never use. If you're a first-time Nitro user, though, the DVD is actually quite helpful. I've watched it, and I've gone through the, I am relatively new to Nitro, and it's actually quite helpful. The tools and stuff they give you, if you don't have any tools at all, it's an upgrade, but outside of that, meh. So the body probably looks real familiar to you, like the two-wheel drive slash and things like that. But once you take the top off, you've got a seriously sexy kit. You've got all the same issues in terms of durability that I think you'd run into like on the Slash 4x4 electric. You know, bumpers you're going to want to upgrade, A-arms you're going to want to upgrade. Thankfully, there's a little company that we all know called RPM, and they take care of it. The Slayer, another thing I really love, they don't have those dumb red rims. They've got kind of aggressive looking, just, you know, nice, you know, road venture tires, just everything is real balanced. Nothing looks cheesy on this kit. Let's go up to the kind of closer view here and give you a better look at what you're seeing here is the rear of the unit. You've got the motor mounted in the rear. You see the GTR shocks and the fuel tank. When you flip it around, same thing, same story in the front with the shocks. You've got your air filter mounted, the receiver box, and all your Easy Start hardware. And right about now, I'm going to flip to a shot I take after I shoot this that gives you a much better, much sexier, some might say erotic look at this Slayer Pro. What I like about this kit out of the box, and you know, being early enough into it, I can't really say this is a true review. This is more of a first take. As a Nitro, I love it. I love how it feels. It feels well built. It feels sturdy. And having run the 3.3 motor before, I know that I'm going to have ridiculous power. You're going to have the same drawbacks as any Slash 4x4, or really most any Slash out of the box in terms of steering servo, and you're pretty much going to want to replace that. The waterproof hardware is basically irrelevant when you're running a Nitro anyway. Certainly, you know, a little water here and there you might run into and be happy that you've got waterproofing. But with a Nitro, you know, I'm not running it like I run my Slash 4x4 electric. I'm trying to pay a little more attention to that sort, you know, to protecting it. It's got the nice handle here for picking it up. You've got all the weight really in the back. But unlike the Slash 4x4 electric, you know, I don't know if you can see this, but the drivetrain is all underneath. This is something that's exposed in the chassis above in the Slash 4x4 versus the Slayer 4x4. And it's a real P in the A on the Slash because little rocks and things like that get in it. Now, I don't know if having it on the bottom here is necessarily an improvement, but it's all open. So at least if you get a little rock kick in there or things like that, it's going to have an opportunity to get out of there and work its way out. Where on the electric Slash versus the Slayer, once that little rock's in there, it's going to ding up your drive shaft. It's going to cause us problems because it's got no way to get out. You're going to want to run the standard Traxxas break-in procedure before you really take this thing out. But I will honestly tell you, the Slash 4x4 being one of my all-time favorite trucks, second only to, at least currently, the Losi 4x4 truck running the 4-pole Castle Creations. This thing is well built. This is a definite keeper for us. You see us unbox a lot of things here at rcnightmare.com. Most of the stuff we keep, and you see running videos and this and that. A lot of the stuff, or the other majority of the things that we do, we don't keep it. We take a look at it, we review it, we write a few blog posts, we post a video, and we get rid of it. The Slayer 4x4 Pro is going to stay in our collection indefinitely. Here in Wisconsin, we've got probably 4 or 5 good months to run Nitro, and we're going to take the next month or so, put all the upgrades in it, obviously the RPM hardware. I love the shock design because it's protected. You know, Traxxas has done some work, for example, with the Stampede, providing some armor around the shock towers. But the way these are laid out, you don't really have to worry about damaging them by running into something. But the overall layout of the Slayer Pro is really clean. You've got all the weight back here on the rear area. It seems real balanced. I won't really know how it jumps and handles until we take it out and get a running video. As I'm handling these tires, though, some Traxxas stuff, for example, like the Summit, the tires out of the box, I was never concerned with them. They're fine. These aren't going to hack it. You know, we're going to want to put some better, more aggressive off-road tires on here right out of the box, so we can give you really a proper review of the thing. You know, these tires are fine. Even the Slash 4x4 electric, meh. We went out and replaced those with some J-Concept double Ds like immediately. But we feel the price of everything, and certainly I don't print my own money here in the RC Nightmare studios, so I say what I say right now, but I'll probably run these tires until I can't deal with them anymore. I love that they've put really all their performance stuff on there right away, the resonator pipe that's all tuned to work with the Traxxas 3.3 motor. Again, they're getting a lot of mileage out of this, but it just feels really well put together out of the box. So if you have any questions about the new Traxxas Slayer 4x4 Pro, please post them down below or shoot on over to our forum at rcnightmare.com. And you know what? If you haven't subscribed to our channel before, and this might be the first time you're watching one of our videos, we've got hundreds of vids. Subscribe so that you can keep posted when we put up running videos or something like this, or we do our after run review, or we do some upgrades and mods to this, which obviously we'll be upgrading the steering servo. Shocks, probably fine right now. You know, A-arms, things like that. We're almost definitely going to upgrade those things. Will we shoot a tutorial on that stuff? Probably. So if you have any questions, like I said, post them up down below. Traxxas Slayer 4x4 Pro, ready to run right out of the box. When Traxxas says ready to run, they mean ready to run. And we'll get you some close-up shots here. And you know, I hope you have a great day and you enjoy this awesome unboxing vid by us.